Hi, and welcome to your weekly Oracle reading with Katie VanZeeland. This reading is for the week of December 18th through December 24th, 2017. And this week we're using During Virtue's Magical Unicorns Oracle deck. So the deck has been cleared. We're asking that Infinite Creator guide and empower this message for our highest good and greatest joy. Okay, so we have listen to your true feelings, curiosity, and relax. Everything is okay. So listen to your true feelings. Don't let others talk you into doing something that you know is wrong or doesn't feel right to you. Curiosity, start a project related to something you're curious about. And relax, everything is okay, don't worry, it's all going to be fine. Great. So, awesome. So I'm going to start with the curiosity. And that one goes along. What I'm feeling is with the new moon. There's a new moon today into Monday. And it's an amazing time to start new projects, to get curious, to listen to what feels right to you, and to make movement in that direction. So the curiosity card goes right along with that, and to really honor that movement if you're feeling led in a direction to start something new. But also to be listening to your true feelings. Don't be talked into something that doesn't feel right to you. Listen to what feels right for you. And you know what that's going to entail before you can actually, not be swayed by others or do things that don't feel right to you. We need to really get still and go within ourselves and find that baseline, that inner knowing, that stillness. And that takes practice, and that takes going within. So we're learning and we're growing, and it's a constant process. This isn't just something that you learn overnight and then you know who you are and you know how to be still and peaceful. No, it's an evolution, and it's always changing. So it's really important to get a practice set for you that allows you to go within to that inner space. And if you feel like you have no idea what I'm talking about, then maybe it's time we start looking at how to find what you're hearing right now. And usually one of the best ways is through meditation, or getting still, being quiet, breathing, getting outside, connecting with nature, connecting with something that's real. But again, those are things that are still outside of you. So it's learning how to then take that stillness, that peace, that slowing down feeling, and to go within yourself. And again, meditation is a fantastic way to learn how to do that, and to find that peace amongst the chaos. So, and there might be some chaos this next week. There's a lot going on with the holidays for a lot of people. So to be able to go within and find that peace amongst all the excitement and energy that's going on around us, there's a lot going on. So the final card is relax, everything is okay, don't worry, it's all going to be fine. So that's a beautiful reminder And, when we are around more people and we are coming into family and family dynamics, and which brings up, we kind of revert back into being a child a lot of times when you're around family and you start to match maybe how you were as a child. So just notice if you're doing that and be gentle with yourself. Maybe go take a nap, maybe get still and just breathe for a little bit. But notice it's good to feel like a child and feel that excitement and that joy and to play with that as well. But to really be able to ground back into your true essence, your adult self, your connection to something bigger than you, your godlike self, your I am presence. So you're tuning back into that energy, even though you might be noticing yourself act like a child. And you can act like a child being innocent and joyful, and you can act like a child falling back into patterns that maybe aren't as joyful. Either case, we want to still maintain and find our center. Okay, so listen to your true feelings, set your boundaries, and don't let others talk you into things that don't feel right to you. It's time for you to make a change and make a move into being in situations differently, in starting new projects. That's the energy. It's this movement, this new beginning, this shift. And with the new moon, it's a beautiful time to use that energy to allow these changes and shifts to happen for you. Okay. Mercury goes out of retrograde on the 22nd into the 23rd, so depending on where you live. And that's going to shift things a little bit. Communication might be a little easier at that time. Maybe you won't have as many electronical issues. But so, just so you know, Mercury goes direct again towards the end of the week, and so things might ease up a little bit. And that's yay that right before we see family, communication, the energy of communicating with people should ease up a little bit. So if you've been struggling up to this point, hopefully it gets a little better. Yeah, okay. So we're going to pull a card from the Fifth Agreement. Self-mastery begins with self-awareness. Perfect card as we are going into situations where we're around probably family or a lot of people that you normally aren't around. So self-mastery begins with self-awareness. So really starting to watch yourself, noticing how you act and noticing how you feel in these situations. So with awareness, I know that I can change my virtual world by changing what I believe. What is real, I cannot change, and it doesn't matter what I believe. So finding and noticing who you are in each situation, be gaining awareness on you and taking ownership for how you interact and how you are and how you feel. Okay, we spend a lot of time blaming and critiquing others. So maybe try to take that and flip it around and just observe yourself. I'm not saying critique yourself. That's the last thing I would say. So no critiquing yourself, just loving on yourself, observing yourself, just noticing, taking notes, non-biased notes. You're watching somebody else, okay, with a loving heart, hopefully. All right, listen to your true feelings. Listen to your true feelings. Be curious. Follow where you're curious and what's of interest to you, and know that that's a doorway for you. It's a doorway to step through in these shifts and these new changes and these new beginnings. And then relax. Everything is okay. All right, let's pull a card from the crystal deck. red jasper, grounding, stabilizing, and nurturing. Perfect. So the energy of this crystal is very grounding, it's nurturing, it's stabilizing. And like we were just saying, we might be around more people, we might be traveling, might have all these things that feel chaotic going around us. It might be exciting stuff, right? But we still need to go within, get still, find that grounding energy so you can stay anchored in, right? And feel the nurturing, like we were just talking about, noticing yourself, observing, and self-awareness, but with a nurturing, loving energy to it. Nurture yourself. That's what we're craving, right? So observe with a nurturing, loving energy. Okay. All right. Yay. Okay. I hope you have a fantastic week, and I can't wait to see you next week.